It's the final motor. No.
Booped the button.
And I timed that intentionally.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
You so
Because
much.
it's like, ooh. Because it's like, it was
What's
a final
gonna be on this one?
It's the final motor of this batch.
Oh man!
Until we get another. How many other episodes they decide to drop on us? I don't know. Anyways, that's a future thing. Hi, Grogu. Anyways. What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with the final episode in this batch of MotUR. Last time on MotUR we had basically face your nightmare / fear episode.
Yes.
We had wait, what? What did I write?
Where are you rating?
Oh, Roboto is Baymax.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's okay. Anyways, that's where okay, all right, because because there was that scene when he was beating up the zombies.
Yeah.
He was like being very apologetic.
Yes.
He was like, "You will require medical attention."
Yeah.
So like, okay, Roboto is Baymax. We had a little bit of a scene between Orko and Lynn.
Yep.
She added the evil later.
Yep. And Orko is a nickname.
Yeah, Orko was a nickname that became his real name to a certain degree, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because as a kid, he could not pronounce his real name, his given name, or his birth name, however you want to view it. His birth name was Oracle. Because his mom and dad wanted to have him be great things. And
yeah.
Apparently he had troubles dealing with magic even as a kid. He was an oddity.
Yeah.
He made going through and editing and watching the video last week, last episode, I caught a little bit more of his backstory. He said, his species, Trollan, they're naturally adept, even kids, but he had trouble even as a kid. So,
yeah.
Let's see here.
Skeletor was Scareglow.
Maybe, or that was a speculation, or Skeletor or Skelglow knew Skeletor from a long time ago.
Yeah.
We had Teela versus Evil He-Man to start off with, but then it transformed into
Evil Teela
herself.
Yeah.
That she had to fight when that was her fear / nightmare or whatever. And then at the end, Orko sacrifices himself to allow the rest of the team to get out of Subternia and into Preternia, because apparently the only way out of Subternia is take that half of the sword, make it all fiery, and then stab it into it and make a doorway into Preternia, which Evil Lynn used her last of her magic to do that with. She tried to help Orko, but could not. Teela didn't see it that way. She just started going off and said, "You didn't try hard enough," and blah blah blah, and this is a bad mistake, and blah blah blah, and
Beastman started to step in.
And then all of a sudden another little jaw dropper.
Yeah.
Teela, Adam, Prince Adam in Preternia.
Yeah.
Shows up. Is it the real him, or is it like some sort of vision / shared hallucination / this is who we would expect to see here? So whoever's in charge of Preternia takes that visage. Visage. Yeah. We don't know. It just ended. It just like cut to black, like Sopranos. Well, not quite, but you get the idea.
My favorite note that I took, and I completely forgot that I took it, but the context of it is still in my head, and it was when Scareglow was actually Scareglow again, and it was Teela, and she started glowing, and in her hand started to form the half of the Sword of Power. And he's like, "Who are you? How are you doing this?" And I put, "Because she's Buffy." And that just made me laugh so hard. Oh. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Buffy references.
Oh, gosh. Well.
Enjoy. This is the last episode of this batch, so...
I would imagine that Sarah Michelle Gellar maybe, okay, fine, I've done other things other than Buffy.
Yeah.
But okay. All right. Let's
Hey.
smile and go on with it. But, you know...
She said it herself in the Buffy musical. She was in heaven, and they pulled her back out. I'm just saying. Because now they're in Paternia.
You watched the Hannah Bales episode, didn't you?
No.
Okay. You didn't see that episode?
No, I've watched the musical. I watched the musical when it was actually on TV.
I didn't watch the musical. I watched the Hannah Bales reaction to it.
I have seen every episode of Buffy multiple times. I prefer Angel. Don't come at me. I prefer Angel, but I'm a huge Buffy fan.
And then he went to go work at the Smithsonian. Sorry. That's the only one thing I know that actor really from is...
David Boreanaz?
Yeah.
Well, now he's a SEAL Team commander for like 5 seasons.
I don't really have TV anymore.
You're not wrong.
So,
but yeah,
okay. Anyways, digressing again. So, moving on.
Future you hates us.
Tila actually, her line was not "I am Buffy." It's "I am your worst nightmare," which made you right. She is Buffy because that is a very Buffy.
It's a very Buffy thing to say, but I'm like, because she's Buffy.
And when you have Spike there trying to woo her.
Yeah. It's like his heat. Because I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. Because I'm Spike. Oh, sorry. Anyways. Alright, let's do the next episode. Last one. Yes, no. What?
I said rest in peace is stuck in my head now. I hate you.
Okay, anyways. We can get that out of it later.
Okay.
I can definitely with Subway. All right. Very solemn music.
Yes.
The Forge at the Forest of Forever. Wait, what? Oh, Orko. Oh, it's a grave. Oh.
You were a fool.
Oh, well.
If you want the sword, it's yours.
Oh. He had... Okay.
You can even ask the mighty hero himself to help you reforge it. Because the door to Preternia only opens in one direction.
You mean we're trapped in heaven?
You're not gonna begrudge me a secret, are you? He-Man?
Look,
No.
I didn't want you to find out that way.
You didn't want me to find out at all.
Gray Skull Tower. If there's a way to Eternia...
Why does it look like Snake Way is on there attached
why
to it?
are you away from it?
Are we going to see Goku running by?
I was thinking the same thing.
Gray Skull.
Why does it look like the Thundercats mountain is there? Oh, hello.
What terrible design have you in store?
We're gonna turn the whole damn tower into a forge.
Okay. All right. Sure.
What is going on?
Meet Tila! Tila, these are my friends!
Well met, you.
Hi.
Okay.
She said hi.
Okay. Yeah, that can't be comfortable.
Well, what's the first thing you do when you pull a cat's tail?
You regret it. That's what happens.
Exactly.
We bring spoils of the hunt. Welcome to the winner's circle, Flea Man.
We call him that because he's small, like a flea.
Yes, that tracks. Thank you.
Yes, that track thing.
Why would I ever leave?
Can Adam go back? Does he have a physical body?
You should go after her. Give her space.
Obviously, nobody knows what she said.
The energy will be cataclysmic, Metalman. Are you sure you're up to a task this dangerous?
Oh, not at all. Please get the others to the minimum safe distance.
Which is apparently in the next room. It's not how you forge.
Not at all.
Did something happen to the magic in Eternia?
Why? What do you know?
Tila, there's something.
Don't. I don't want to hear it. We can't change what happened. I just need to get back to Eternia with the Sword of Power.
Why? Why do you need it? We saved the world. Didn't we? I take it you were listening?
No, eavesdropping is rude. But then again, at the scale of the universe, I'm terribly young. Only 1,000,000 years old. So what do I know?
Wow, okay.
It's working.
What is it though?
Oh!
Roboto!
I feel fear.
No, Roboto. Duncan can fix you.
No tears. Don't you see? I feel fear. Ergo, I feel. I was no mere machine. I was a miracle. What a way to go.
I go where you go.
May fortune smile. Protect your kith and kin.
Goodbye.
Fleamon. It's Triclops.
Yup.
And this. Oh, hello. That would be Duncan, I would imagine. Yup. It's a Spartan laser.
Yeah.
Those of you who played Halo, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Something tells me I don't know if it's gonna work.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Of Grayskull.
Well,
Oh, apparently it is. It's like, yay, magic.
all right. The
What's
illusion's
the point
back.
of the illusion?
Ah! Hey, there's the Triclops that you remember from last.
Yes.
You were talking about last. What the? Whoa! Uh oh.
I was afraid of that.
Uh oh. That's not. Oh!
I was forced to seek refuge in your worn staff to protect my essence. You did good, Lily. Now, take your
That was
rightful
almost like you
place
did good, Harley.
Yeah.
Line. Come on, Eve. Lynn. Come on, Lynn. You know the side that you're supposed to be on.
I really was starting to like you kids.
Look at my face, child. It is furnished for me
A lonely life in which none would have me as a man.
Then let me be a god. By the power of Grayskull.
Oh, this is different.
Skeletor and master of the universe.
That was a cool shot.
Hey! You're with the giant Giant Skeletor. I wonder if that was just an artistic thing or just okay. Okay. Dennis Haysbert.
Okay, that's who I thought it was.
Okay.
Okay, Dennis Haysbert. Okay. It's the Allstate guy.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
Yeah,
I recognize that. I was
Allstate
thinking
guy.
either Dennis Haysbert or it's David Harewood, who was the general that turns into Martian Manhunter in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
They have a very similar baritone timbre.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, that is
That was... Oh, man. So, we just got to watch Adam die again.
Well, he's not dead yet. The area is, if he can get some medical attention, he can be saved.
Correct.
It wasn't like they implied through the chest. If it was through his chest, yeah he'd be dead. But no, it was more from like the side of his abdomen and stuff like that, which
now there's no Orko to heal him.
No, but we still have the sorceress, and I would imagine that's part of her repertoire as well. I would imagine. Just guessing.
If she was in that thing long enough to restore her magic,
maybe. I
figured it would have cut back to show her as her younger self again, because the magic is what keeps her youthful. But wow, not only those 5 episodes go by really fast, but they were all like hard punches.
Yeah,
they were not self-contained at all.
No. I didn't really write down anything really. I mean, I just I didn't write down much. Mossman is 1,000,000 years old.
Yep.
And he's considered young by the age of the universe's standards, which I can see that. And then Roboto was forging the swords wrong, because that's not how you forge actual swords. But granted, these are magic, so maybe it's, I don't know.
Right.
Well, it was been wrong. It just irked me. It's like, that's not how you reforge things together. You don't just start heating them and just pounding them with a hammer. No, that's not how that works.
I have 2 notes.
That was my 2 notes.
Mossman is 1,000,000 years old, and Skeletor is a new man of power.
Yeah, and
because I don't foresee Skeletor flipping back and forth like Adam did with He-Man.
No, he's probably going to remain in his powered up form, which leads me.
So you were right.
What?
You were right. We were speculating. There is no way that they're going to get in 5 episodes Subternia, Paternia, forge the sword, get back, save Eternia.
They kind of did that, but then it got
worse.
It got worse because Skeletor now has the power. And yeah, now we have a critically wounded Adam. I have no idea what they're going to do unless they pull She-Ra into this from like the original show.
Yeah.
And I've discussed this before.
Yeah.
Her sword, the power of the Sword of Wisdom, Sword of Protection.
Yeah.
Is a clone of the Sword of Power.
Yeah.
If they actually pull that into this, that's probably the only way that they can really get out of this. But based on what I have I mean, the powers work a lot different.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, she does transform into She-Ra.
Yeah.
But the power base is a little bit different than what He-Man has. I don't know. I know what I can speculate how they could do it. I mean, they can.
Well, I had a speculation when it showed Adam walking back through the portal. It wasn't going to work for him. Sorcerer would show up and maybe be like, no.
Give it to Tila. Didn't happen.
Did not happen. Because I thought that was going to be a whole thing. Not Skeletor coming back, but like a whole thing where it wouldn't work for Adam. Give it to Tila, and she sticks it up to the sky and says, by the power of Grayskull, the clouds start to form, but we never see her form, and so at least it's that cliffhanger. That's what I thought it was going to do.
Yeah, but instead we got
not what happened.
Not what happened at all. This is a lot worse than what that happened. I have no way to just wrap my head around.
I don't know when the second half is supposed to come out.
I don't know either, and this is going to be a very big question mark over the heads of most everybody, especially for those of you who watched it whenever it dropped, all 5 back to back to back. Not like us, it's been like separated one episode of chunked out like this. I mean,
I can't breathe.
The only one that would even the only ones that would probably even stand a chance is the previous heroes, previous champions. And by all intents and purposes, they're happy where they're at, staying right there and just living a blissfully ignorant life almost with them. Because obviously, in the time that Adam has been there in Paternia, he had no idea what was going on in Eternia.
Yeah.
About the state of everything, and we had this weird cult with Triclops.
Yeah.
Which now is running scared. Again.
Yeah. Triclops is back to the way I like him. Running scared and only following orders from the people who scare him the most.
I really, really wish Lynn would have
double-crossed him.
Or at least maybe not double-crossed, just immediately just like, no. Just stayed, turned. But I can't say it's not beyond what I've seen of her personality to do, but I wish she would have stayed. I mean, she could have been, I guess, the potential to, unless Orko comes back from wherever he came from, him and Skullglow went. So your idea that Skullglow is Skeletor is not true, because Skeletor hid himself in Lynn's staff.
But see, that's really confusing, because Scarecrow, they were like Skeletor, and it was like, I recognize that name.
He recognized the name. That's all he said. Just kind of like, I recognize that name. Maybe he went to Paternia once or so. I don't know. Or like I suspected, maybe he was kicked out for whatever reason.
Skeletor's dad. Scarecrow is Skeletor's dad.
There you go. All right.
Proud papa.
And like the Highlanders, there can only be one in Paternia.
Yeah. So, I have nothing else because we only had 2 notes, and that was... Oh.
Yeah.
That was a crazy ending.
It was. And...
Love that shot, though. I want that as a poster.
I think it was just... I don't know if he actually grew to that size. I don't think it was. I think it was just some sort of artistic representation that now he's just going to lord over Eternia. And then he...
Oh, it seemed like he actually grew to that size because it showed him standing up and the bubble was moving.
I don't know. The only reason why is because we didn't see the castle top start crumbling or anything like that. It just like he faded in or something like that. I think it's just like something that, just to represent that he is now
the master of the universe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right, Kevin Smith. Good job. First 5 episodes.
Yeah. In the books.
Well done.
And now we're left with, an empty feeling of what's next, and we don't have it. It's going to be, who knows, I think probably maybe 6, 7, and 8 months down the road.
I thought I don't know, but I don't know if that's accurate.
I mean, it just depends on how much they've been working on it since these first 5 come out. I'm sure that they're working on it consistently. But I don't know. If they do it like they did with the 3 seasons of Transformers War for Cybertron, it was like one every year. One season every year.
But this one, the first season was broken up.
Right, it was
half and half.
broke half and half.
I think I read November, but I don't know if I'm imagining things. On top of that, I don't know how it's going to work that Netflix is developing its own He-Man show that's a complete reboot. This one is a continuation of the original.
Right.
Netflix is developing their own that's a complete reboot,
and
so I don't know if they can be on the air at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would probably be very confusing for the fans.
Right. Though, for what I have seen, little bit I've seen from that, the animation is completely different.
Oh, yeah.
And from what I have heard, it is not getting good report.
No, I haven't. I've seen the trailer and I've read a couple of reviews as well. I just don't know if that is going to delay Part B.
I think they're making a mistake when making that.
Absolutely.
Because I think they're just trying to ride on the coattails of this. They shouldn't do that. Because it's not going to be as good a quality.
No.
But anyways, yeah, I don't have anything else. This is my reaction, and this is all I got right now.
Yeah, just whoa.
Yeah. So, I guess until we get another one. I mean, Masters of the Universe Revelation is done. This half of the season is done until we get the last half, which I'm figured that hopefully they're going to wrap it up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how many seasons Kevin Smith wanted to go for. He's not here to ask. But hey, if you want to guess. Okay. Who are you? How did I get here? I don't know. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. But anyways, I don't have anything else. Nothing else to say. I mean, I can't say anything.
MotUR.
Yeah, it's MotUR just got serious.
Yeah,
it's not a joke no more.
Because now Skeletor is the MotUR. Or MotUR.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling we're gonna have a time jump again next season or the next half or whatever.
It's going to be. How long it was.
It doesn't matter now.
Completely ambiguous.
It's completely ambiguous, and it doesn't matter now because Skeletor is just going to wreak havoc anywhere and everywhere he can go.
Yeah.
So
I think the best way for them to show how long of a time jump it was is to show Duncan, Tila, Cringer, and the Sorceress, which I don't know if she can even leave the Grayskull with now that Skeletor has the sword, she might be forced out. And taking Adam back to the King and Queen and seeing their age difference.
Yeah.
Seeing how they've aged.
If we get to that. I mean,
well, if he needs critical medical care, Tila will be like, "Yo, your son's alive."
Not for very long.
Fix it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
And then the King and Duncan will have a resolution.
Yeah, if we get that in the next season. I mean, who knows? It could be some sort of post-apocalyptic thing. They're just going around from hiding spot to hiding spot, trying to hide from Skeletor and his, hunter parties that he's sending out, trying to destroy everyone that could stand against him.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
he really doesn't need anyone to follow him now. He's got all the power.
True, but I mean,
he is the strongest being in the universe.
Yes, but he also seems like if he doesn't have to do it and he can have somebody else do it for him, he seems like that kind of a person. Just you can do that. Okay, I'll just sit back and reap the rewards of your work. But obviously this could have easily changed his mindset.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Speculations abound. Brain empty now. So I close video. Do like button thing, bell thing, subscribe thing, Patreon thing in link. Bye bye until the next half. Be blessed.